Welcome everybody to How To Wednesday. We do this every Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesdays, we call it How To Tuesday. On Wednesday, we call it How To Wednesday. I'll tell you a bit about how it works. So I'll tell you a bit about what's happening in and around Nowsite. You get an opportunity to ask your questions. Don't be shy. We go really quickly here and probably have to end around the same 12:30-ish times. If you have questions, get the hands raised, right? Tomorrow, Thursday, 12 noon Eastern time, we're doing like a Nowsite My AI overview with Justin Belobaba, who is our founder and CEO. He's going to give them the My AI overview. And it's a great opportunity if you're pushing for your AI avatar and you need to get your 5, right? You can invite, let him do all the hard work for you. He'll do the presenting. He'll do the answering of the questions. So good stuff. After that, at 12:30 Eastern time, we are going to do the Leader AI training. And that's going to be all about like kind of the adding of websites and templates to your content so that you understand how your team can download that content into their accounts if they want access to it. Okay, so that's my update. I'm sticking to it. Now you know, but it's always your time here. I try not to take up enough as much time because it's your time to ask questions. What's great about here is you can ask anything and everything. If you have a question for Ben, he's ready as well. You can ask Ben anything. I'm just playing, Ben, but I love you. Yes, Robert.
Quick question that popped up into my head, so I figured I'd ask it.
Hit
Any
it.
update, any update or word on analytics?
I have no
No?
analytics on.
Well, I remember last time, well, I say last time, right? We were supposed to be getting a revamp on the analytics, and they kind of went away for a day or two, and then they came back, but it's still the old analytics. I didn't know if
Oh,
we were still
so
working on that or where we at on it.
yeah, because I don't know how to say it. Like in the background of analytics and teams and content. I don't think I'm supposed to reveal this, but whatever. We go crazy up in here. Is the ability to kind of track more things, but also track your team. So one of the things that we talk about with teams is not only like tracking your links and the things that you send, but like if you're the team leader, say, and Ben, because we're picking on Ben today, is on your team, and Ben don't do nothing. I love Ben. I'm sorry. You're just right here. You're gonna have to forgive me. But Ben doesn't do anything today. But he calls you up and he's like, I did the training. Yes, I did. And you're like, no, you didn't. Right? Like analytics for your team member. My friend Ben would never do that, by the way. But yeah, you can kind of like I know that there's work on analytics of your team, but also analytics like as far as your stuff, as well as like way more kind of things for the leader too. That's
I
kind of
was
like
also, I was mostly referring to the website analytics as far as, the stuff that we have in there now. It was my understanding that they were doing some kind of revamp, as
that's
mentioned.
because the website analytics and teams kind of go hand in hand too, right?
I see. Gotcha. Right.
Can you um see how many people have downloaded the website that you've created as a template? Like as an example, who
So
downloaded?
that's what we have to look forward to then, in other words.
Yeah, so those are and I guess like to me it's not like it's team related, but also very of course like analytics related
Right.
and making it obviously great for the person because they can see, but really like kind of drilling down and being like, these are Ben's analytics, this is Martin's, and so on as
I,
the
I understand what you're telling me, and I look forward to that.
me
Yep.
too. Because that even comes with like onboarding of the team, right? Like that section where like, where does somebody in your team start with? How do you point them to certain things that you've created or certain maybe courses that you've created along the way, or maybe you've uploaded files or you have a direct, like where you can kind of point to that person as well.
I'm with you. Not that everybody looks at analytics, but they're good to have. And I just remember Justin saying that he liked them, but he wasn't real happy with them and that they
Yeah,
were on a revamp. So I'm looking forward to that update. Thank you.
me too. Thanks. Um, got more than you bargained for there, Robert. Michelle, hi, honey.
Hi, morning. Sorry, still getting ready. It is 6 o'clock here. Just quick question. We used to have the 7-day trial. Do you think that you guys are going to do that again?
It's always there. You could just tell your customer to use code AI.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
You got it. Look at me. I'm winning at life today. Jean, don't mess with me. I'm just fighting. Jean, what's happening?
Well, it's an easy one. Robert's on my analytics, so I want to understand when I'm looking at my websites page, which I lost here. Hold on, back to it. And I see all my websites, and there's a little I, and it like one of my websites is 157. Is that the number of visitors to the website?
Views versus clicks. Yes.
What do you mean views versus clicks? It's just one number.
You're saying visitors. Views and visitors are two different things. Views means like Robert can view it and view it and view it and view it. Visitors would mean an individual visitor. So they're views, not visitors. So views, somebody viewed the website.
Okay.
Is somebody in the website clicked or filled something out or whatever in it.
Okay. So in other words, when I refresh the screen, when I'm just building it and testing it, it's counting that as a view.
It's a view.
Okay. All right, cool. I was wondering why so many had seen it, and I worked on it for 5 minutes, go back, and it went up by 6. And I'm like, well, no, but maybe I must be refreshing that many times. So, all right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, when I build a website, I'll tell you from like personal experience, when I build it, I'm kind of nuts with it. Wild, wacky, crazy. I'll be like 72 views. I'm like, 72 Cheryl Coco views. Phone, desktop, phone, desktop, refresh, refresh, refresh. Yeah, so I got you. I'm with you. Carl Hill, so nice to see you. I'm just so random today. Anybody else? Question? I have a question for Courtney. What kind of dog do you got there? Show us, show us. Oh, isn't he so cute? Sorry. Oh.
I have too many schnauzers.
So cute. Oh, look, puppies everywhere. Love puppies.
That's Oreo.
Where did Oreo go?
Oreo. Hold on, let me turn off my
Oh,
back.
there you go. See Oreo.
That's Oreo.
So cute.
I'm so thrilled.
All up in it. If you know Sherry Sullivan, she has a dog named Coco.
Oh, my other schnauzer is Cookie. So I have Oreo and Cookie. Oreo, Cookie.
Sweet.
The only two unhealthy things in my house.
Love it. Hi, Rita.
Hi.
Rita. I think you're talking to me, but we can't hear you.
I should know better. I wanted to ask you a question. It's not like the last question I asked you. This is super simple.
No, it ain't. No.
When this is something that I'm a button pusher, and so I'm not sure how I get to things sometimes, but I manage to get to them.
Yeah. Yep.
So on the when you're working on a website and you have the place where you can just drag the icons over, like drag for a picture or I always have to be in something and get out of it, and then that appears. So is there a way, like there's a content section. Content doesn't matter, whatever it is. It's content, you want to put a map in there, you can drag it over, you can put pictures, you can put videos. So those placeholders, I don't know what you call them, but you have to be in, it's not like here's the menu and just here's where these pop up.
Because it starts like this.
Okay.
I'll show you. I know what you're saying.
I'm just wondering, is there another way to get to it aside from, oops, finish with this section and now you want a new one? All right, so this one will pop up.
Like this?
Okay, so you're there. Yeah. All right, so how did you get there?
Yep. So when you first edit, you gotta hit the pencil by the page you want to edit.
Okay.
And that'll bring up the draggy thingy.
Oh, I told you it's an easy question. Thank you.
Yay. My first response to Robert was content section. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hi, Harvey. I'm waving to him. I don't know. Come chat with me.
Okay, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Little overwhelmed just getting in on all this, and I got my account set up, but on this particular training that you're doing,
Yeah.
it seems as though all the conversation is evolving around websites,
Mhm.
not to do with posting and all that. So is this a different level of training I've logged into?
So let me tell you about the like kind of levels of training because it's a great question, Harvey. Inside of your account,
Yes.
right? There's little question mark.
Yes.
Click it. There's like quick start videos, and that'll open up a website that'll kind of show you like all kinds of videos that you can do. They're all like under 5 minutes, but in a ton of different languages, right?
Right.
There's also this training calendar, okay? And the training calendar is in Eastern time. And you can kind of see the training that we have. This is My AI Live, and that happens at 11 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And it's right here at the same link.
Right.
2 days a week, on Tuesday and Wednesday, you're at How to Wednesday with Cheryl Coco. That's me. This is kind of what I say. Beginners sometimes come, but it's not the most beginner friendly if I'm being like just straight honest. The
Sure.
reason is here you can, I think the crowd kind of plays Stump Cheryl Coco. It's very much like you can ask anything about any part of the product, right? Whether it's the unlimited plan, the team section, the this section, the this section. And that can kind of be confusing for the new member. So I always tell
Right.
the new person, My AI Live is the place to be because it's kind of like, how do you onboard? How do you start? How do you post? And it goes through all that stuff to kind of prepare you for maybe how to Tuesday or Wednesday.
Right. So I got to dig deeper on your offerings, but it seems that you're offering so much more than just AI conversation creators and all that, right?
Yeah, so we have our basic plan, which is My AI, and that's all about social media. And I'm a better shower than teller, so I'm gonna show you, and I hope you don't mind. Okay.
No problem. No problem.
So here, right? My AI encompasses everything that you see from here up. So that means you can post on social media, you can comment, you can start conversations, you can chit chat with Eric Worry, you
Right.
can chit chat with our founder and CEO Justin. You can use a help me reply feature. You have a contact section where you can like CRM-ish. You can train your AI, and you can add unlimited business and product profiles. Okay, so this is this section. We have a marketing plan that's a step above My AI.
Right.
And that includes all the things that you see here, plus this section, right? Websites, email campaigns. Okay. Then we have an unlimited plan. And the unlimited plan basically gets you like all of this stuff, including websites, emails, and creating a team. So there are quite a few advanced features inside of Nowsite. Most people start with My AI and then they, discover, oh my gosh, we can create sales funnels. And there's a team of marketing experts that'll do it all for me. That kind of.
So last question then, I understand that. I'm well advanced into this as far as funnels and ads. I've been running ads, Facebook. I got like 20,000 followers on Facebook, blah, 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 blah.
Why am
However,
I not one of them?
uh, the question I have is where I need some basic fundamental questions answered. I don't want to impose upon this group this training, but like for example, I'll just give you one: a contact, importing contacts. Like I've got a. Is there a way of? Do I have to clean my contact file as to whether I should be importing X person, or can I do that after it's imported into AI?
So in the contact section, there's a part where you can import contacts. Let me show you.
But do I need to clean the base first?
So it's up to you. You can decide if you want to clean the base of it, but also I'll tell you what a lot of people do. They send their CSV to support, and support kind of helps them through it.
Okay.
They sometimes will add the contacts into your account as well, just to kind of take the burden off of you. But that's that import contact section.
Okay. And where would be? Is there like a Q&A live session that will answer all these fundamental basics that were basically covered when I signed up, but just as a refresher, so I'm not stuck going forward?
So you can always come here. That's kind of the thing is you just ask questions nonstop. Like that's the whole thing. You can ask anything that you want about any part of the product that you want, anytime that you want. But if, more than welcome, please feel free to continue to ask.
Okay.
And then there's a basic training, which is an hour before this, but I don't think it's, and please forgive me, somebody here will correct me, but it's not as question heavy. Here is just questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got, Harvey? What other
last one then is, so if I'm not as prepared as I'd like to be to go further with any new questions for you, but if I wanted to get a lot of fundamental basic questions answered, would you suggest I come back to your training here or go to another one?
Yeah, you can come back here. I think of all the trainings that this is the one where it's specifically designed to just be like hammer her with questions.
Okay. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
You sound well versed in experience, so I enjoy listening to your answers.
No. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm following now. I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much. I'll let everybody else ask their questions. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you think of something, feel free, pop back up. Nice to meet you, by the way. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Lisa.
Hey, just wondering if you could give us a little insight on the email large block editor. I understand they're working on that.
Yep, email large block editor is down right now. It's either going to be fixed tomorrow or Monday. Okay. Latest Monday. Yes. When Robert Blakely comes in, he's like, I've been banging on the door waiting. That's Justin right now with the large text block editor. So
awesome. Thank you.
And he has a lot of pull here, so he gets things done rather quickly. He's in, of course. Thank you. Nice to see you. Hi, John.
Unmute myself there. Yes, hi there. Hey, just a question, kind of piggyback on what Harvey said or was asking. If you sign someone up, and let's say even they go with the unlimited plan, just so it's the full gambit. Obviously, there's so much there. A lot of people, that's I guess why they recommend going with the AI initially, because you can get overwhelmed. But if someone does come in with the unlimited plan, what would be your recommendation just to take from the beginning? Here's what you want to do: A, B, C, that type of thing. Would it be watch the how-to videos you've put out, to answer their questions? Like, where would you take a brand new person after they've signed up? They've got a business, they're pretty well versed on various things, but just kind of like what Harvey, he had specific questions and so forth, besides coming to you to answer the questions. But that's which you're more than happy to do, but there's only one of you, of course. Is there something they can kind of do on their own, and their own speed, whether it be that your go how-to videos, that type of thing? What would be your recommendation? I guess my question would be
is to find out what the customer, like where the person wants to focus on. So like if the person wants to focus more of their business is social media driven, then send them to my AI. If the person wants to do funnels, like sales funnels, email campaigns, then by all means send them to Melvin. If they're just getting started with sales funnels, websites, that kind of thing, send them to Serena, right? She does the basics of funnel building. If that person is just a question asker, right? Like they just want to know where to find things, how to do something, then send them to me.
Okay.
If the
Now, when
person
you,
has questions in general, they could always ask the AI version of Justin or support as well.
right, gotcha. And Melvin and Serena, they're in the calendar in the back office, their trainings and so forth. Okay.
Yes.
All righty. That's my question. I appreciate your help.
For sure. Happy
Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you. Jean.
I wanted to feed off of John's question. Is one of the things I'm going to do, since if you got the unlimited, you can do it too, is I'm going to set up a team and have the starting point about the My AI Live, and here's where you want to go to start. Here's your trainings link. Here's your this. Here's your that. And basically, someone that's got the My AI, here you go. This is what you want. And then, like you said, if it's someone that wants to learn the funnel system more, here's another spot, and here's the links, and here's the information for that. So I'm gonna take advantage of the teams from the unlimited plan to set that up so that when bring someone on board, knowing what they want, here's your starting point. Here's where you want to go first. So, but
I will say, like, to your point, I really love it. And I try to separate myself from the equation, which is something that I've learned in working with Nowsite for the past 7 years and being under the great tutelage, I would say, of Justin, is removing myself from the equation. It is and can be very difficult where, I like, in my past, like I have a 98-page book on how to build effective sales funnels. I like sales funnels. I like driving traffic. I love steering some great traffic. So I tend to be there, but in recognizing that 99% of people, it's very hard, like, because you think people will be interested in what you want. Like, they are so great at getting started at My AI and kind of like start here. This is where if you are an advanced marketer, you could see the value in My AI, because if you want to start conversations, you're trying to expand your network all the time. How do you do those things? You got to start posting. You got to start conversations. You got to start commenting. You got to do those basics.
You froze.
yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I can't even get a screenshot of that.
I'll get one for
That's
you.
what I'm trying to do.
I think you can go up to the 3 dots on her picture and do a pin to pull it back
Yeah,
up.
I tried to, but it comes up black.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Blaster, that's the difference between a PC and a Mac, bro.
Oh, is that right?
Cheryl, can you do that pose again before, like when you just froze up there?
Was I crazy? Can
Yeah,
someone
Yes.
like this.
I need
Like
that.
that.
That's it.
Someone post stealing on the internet.
So Cheryl, we lost you when you did this.
I remember that
Pose.
exact part. I remember that exact moment. No, I was just saying that meet people where they're at. And I like your stuff. Like, hey, kind of go where you want to go. Here's where you can start. Here's the other places that you can go too. So I just wanted to say, Jean, I think you're great.
Thank you.
a long
And
way.
not many, I don't hear that often, so thank you very much. Also, Robert asked a very important question in the chat that I hope the answer is yes.
I have a demo video. Isn't the whole thing tomorrow, the demo video with Justin?
No, it's just one that I did for my team, going from starting as a business profile to getting a website done to email. Just the normal demos that I do.
For sure. Feel free. We share because we care. You can, though, Robert is fantastic. He's wonderful. He's professional, has been with us for like a gazillion years, might as well have been. We do have that overview with Justin tomorrow, which will be great. More focused on My AI. Robert does a very thorough job kind of going through the entirety of the platform. If I'm not right, Robert, kind of the entirety of the platform, if that's what your person loves. So feel free to check it out. All right. I gotta run. Oh, go ahead. Hit it.
I wanted to, since Patrice is on here and he can explain what he does, I just seem to keep pushing him up, but he's got good ideas and I don't want to speak for him. But Jean was talking about how to get somebody involved and get them going. And Patrice has created in his group a way that, this is when you start, you do this. So he has a system already in place so that when you onboard someone, this is the first thing that you do. And in order to have access to templates, you have to have gone through the onboarding and you have had to have agreed to it, because you'll tell on yourself if you say, oh yeah, I did it. And then you're like, what? So Patrice, can you elaborate on that?
We can, but look, I don't want to sell somebody. Like I love you, Rita. I'm not trying to push somebody's system in the middle of
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'll back it up. Obviously, like Nowsite, the entire thing, we retain, an extraordinary amount of customers, and we kind of go through an email series of things as well. And that is said respectfully, because I'm trying to keep the integrity of everybody's team and everybody's kind of stuff there. And I will remain doing so. So love you. Thank you. Look, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, you can come hang out with Justin. You can invite your guests. You'll get an overview. He'll answer your questions at 12:30 if you're a part of the Leader AI Challenge. We're going to have some fun there as well, kind of in sharing templates and talking a bit more about recording your AI avatar and how you're doing with all of that homework. So hope to see you at both. And if you have questions in the meantime, obviously know where to find me. Text me, Facebook message me. I don't know, send a carrier pigeon, whatever you need to do. I'm happy to text, call, write, send a video message, whatever it is. Love you all. Thank you so much. Ben?
Signals.
Bye-bye to all. Bye-bye, Cheryl.